Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and I want to go through just real quickly how to do some of these views. This one is going to be about making a color-coded first floor. So on a lot of these, what we're going to be doing is using the design templates. What we did, like in this case, this is my second floor. We're going to use that to design the drawings that are going to go into the final drawing. So in this case, let's look at the first floor, and let me turn the sunshine off. That's not the shadows off. This is what the first floor might look like. We may have some other information in here with the grids and sections and that sort of thing. But I want to produce a very nice one for my drawing that looks like this. So it has shadows to help you understand where the walls are. It has the names of things. And then we probably want to do some half toning here. So we'll do that in our example. So to get to this, we're going to actually do this for the second floor. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this view, and I'm going to choose the second one because it includes detailing, and we want to include those room tags. So I'm going to do a second floor copy. And then I'm going to rename this, and we're going to call it color coded. So second floor, color coded. So second, all right. And let me throw a dash in here. So this is the one I'm going to use for my drawing. So one thing I can do right away is turn on my crop region. And if I zoom out, I don't see it. So I want to see the crop region, and then we're going to edit that by bringing it in. I only want to see, I don't care about those elevation markers, so we're going to clean that up by making this very tiny. And okay. Then I'm going to hide those, but I'm going to leave it cropped. Okay, so this is a crop box. The other thing I want to do is I want to use the hidden line view. Not usually it's at wireframe, which is really busy, and sometimes you'll have like your consistent colors. That's really not what I'm after on this one. I want to color code it by area. So we're going to use hidden line, and I'm also going to use coarse. Another thing I want to do is right click on something like this, and I want to select the category of furniture kind of things, and we're going to do halftone on all of that because I don't want that to be competing with those kinds of things. So it looks like you have to go through and do this for all of it. So override graphics view by category, and we're going to set furniture and fixtures to halftone because I want this to be about the walls. There's probably a more elegant way to do this, but this is the idea. So I'm going to try to catch toilet. We're going to do graphics override by category and just set that at halftone. And that got the sinks as well. So so that gets the idea across. So here I have some rooms, and I like that stairway, probably want to make that override graphics by element. Let's make it halftone because it's competing with my label. Okay, so what I've done at this point, I went through everything that's not like structural or walls has been converted to halftone. And I think that's what we want to see. So some of the things that you can do, you can hide some of the stuff. Like if you have some section views and that sort of thing, it should be just the walls and the doors and windows. That's really what we want to see in this. We want to see the structure of the first floor. And you may have to go in and clean some of these rooms up a little bit, some of the tags. So like right here, my restroom tag is very hard to read. So I'm going to go get that double cross arrow, move it around until it's easier to read. Same with emergency stairs. We should be able to grab that and maybe move it up where we can read the words easily, okay? And that way we can see what things are very quickly, okay? So let's get back on this view. Next thing we want to do is we want to dress it up a little bit. So I'm going to turn the shadows on, And that gives you an idea of where the rooms are. However, it's a little bright. So what if we go to our sun settings? Let's try set it on still and on let's try, just click through these and apply. I want some shadow there, not a whole lot. So that one looks a lot better to me, okay? So we're gonna just use that one. I changed mine to Dallas County. Yours will probably, I don't know what it's gonna say. So you can search for Dallas, Texas, and that'll give us something like this. But play with these. You can also adjust the times of day. And what we want to see is we want to see some shadow, enough to kind of show where the walls are and kind of their height, but not giant shadows, okay? The next thing we want to look at is over here, we'll see the word color scheme. Okay, so what we're going to do is on color scheme where it says none, click on that. Instead of spaces, let's choose rooms and name. Okay, and if we apply this, I want to show you something here. So the green roof shows up really poorly. It may be because it's on a different level, and that's fine, but our interior spaces look like this. So what I might want to do is make emergency stairs. Right now it's black. Let's make that a different color. I tend to like more pastel shades, so I'm going to change that to a yellow and hit apply. And you should see now that that emergency stair is kind of yellowed. And then right here, elevator is too dark. So some of these are going to be way dark, make them lighter, and that way it's easier to tell what's happening. So now we can read the words elevator. And here's our restroom. Let's look at that. That is a very bright green. Let's make that a little more toned down and click OK. And the meeting room is also really dark, so we're going to maybe do this and make it a little more in this color range here. And click OK and apply that. So now you can see that I have some, I've adjusted those color tones. I don't know that green roof is behaving properly, because it's probably on a different level. Since it's green, let's give it green and click OK and apply. But again, the green roof is on a different level, so it's not going to show up in this. For our purposes, this is perfect. We're highlighting how the rooms are in that floor plan. So here's what we end up with, is a simplified floor plan with very easy to read room tags that are also color coded, so that you can kind of look at this and visually understand the space. We turn the shadows on to help us understand where the walls and things are, and that's what we want to see. So now we've completed a color coded floor plan.